Welcome everyone back to Combat Wrestling Trivia's For the Kitties continues as we have another fantastic matchup for you here today as Dwayne Atkinson of the Bullet Club takes on Ryan McCormick of the Nation of Defamation. There is a Twitch TV title implications on the line in this match, and we will see what happens. Now, we're going to take you to this match right now. Welcome in everyone. I am here on the screen. For those of you that are here, if you're not here, maybe you're joining late. Whatever, we'll wait for you. Not really, because this match has to go underway. But we're going to go ahead and introduce our players today. Coming to us first, all the way from Florida, he is a member of the Bullet Club. He is Dwayne Atkinson. How you doing?
I'm doing good, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Great to be back. Great to be back. So, been looking forward to this match for a while, so let's get her done.
Yeah, let's get this on the way as we are going to bring in your opponent today. And he comes to us from the wrestling trivia capital of America, apparently. Not of the world. That's Halifax. But he is comes from us from the wrestling trivia capital of America. And he is the #1 contender for the Twitch TV championship. Currently, it's Ryan McCormick. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I got a lot of pressure on me here being the #1 contender, but it's a beautiful Memorial Day here in the United States, here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I've been looking forward to playing Dwayne for a while. This is our first time playing against each other, so I'm hoping for a good match.
Well, we're going to have to see how that goes. Because we are going to start. We're going to bring up round #1 on the screen, but we have to do one thing first. For those of you that are watching, it is now time to bet your loonies. Who will it be? Will it be Dwayne or Ryan? Go ahead. Bet those loonies now. Get them in while you can. The old reverse jinx there by Dwayne saying, please put your loonies on Ryan. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to go over round #1 because it works like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on this first strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in 1 random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in round #1. And we're going to go ahead and start with your strengths, Dwayne. And you chose current WWE main roster real names. And your first question. Who is the most recent wrestler to win the WWE Championship while wrestling under the real name?
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah!
hell yeah. I'm hella moist with the subscription. What's up? How's it going, Jordan? Not the Jordan you guys know, but what's up, Jordan? How you doing? Thank you for the subscription with Prime. Thank you for taking Jeff Bezos' money. All right, Dwayne, what do you got?
Brock Lesnar?
And Ryan.
I said the same, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is the correct answer as we move on to question #2. And that question is, which current Raw tag team wrestled in NXT under their real names, but had their names changed when they moved up to the main roster? Not much, you know. Just got home from work very recently. Now we're hosting trivia matches. It's for the kiddies. We raised $1,000 for Bide a While in Dartmouth. But yeah, thank you for the subscription, Jordan. Been waiting 10 decades to use that. Hey, you gotta use those free subscriptions. Thank you, Amazon Prime, for giving free subscriptions. All right, Ryan, are you in?
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what do you have?
I just put down the Viking Raiders.
And Dwayne.
Same.
I might have to I don't know. Are they on Raw? I'm gonna have to fact check that because that is not what I had. But give me 1 second. I gotta see when they changed their names.
One of them
Yeah,
did.
I'm gonna have to give it to both of you guys. That is correct. I had Imperium, but yeah, they were Raymond and Rowe in NXT, and they moved up to Eric and Ibar, yeah. when they moved up. So yeah, I will give that to you guys. You are correct there. I should have fact checked that a little bit better, but good job, guys. You both got it. Not like it would matter anyway because you both got it. We're gonna move on to your first question. Welcome in, Viking. Speaking of Vikings, welcome in. Your first question in Wrestle Crap. This is Ryan's strength, and your question is: which wrestler was hung from the ceiling during a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania 15? The answer to the last question was the Viking Raiders. All right, looks like you're both in quickly on that one. Dwayne, what do you got?
Big Boss Man.
And Ryan.
Same, Big Boss Man.
That is correct, of course. I should have put that one first. That was a little bit easier. Moving on to your second question in Wrestle Crap, and that is: who did Eric Bischoff pin to win the WCW Hardcore Championship? Did you know that Eric Bischoff was WCW Hardcore Champion?
I did not know that, so this will be a guess.
Good luck. All right, looks like you are both in. Ryan, what do you have?
I just took a guess with Ralphus.
And Dwayne.
I took a guess. I put Norman Smiley.
That is incorrect. The other guy that might held that WCW Hardcore title a lot, Terry Funk, was the answer. Terry Funk.
Oh.
Terry Funk. All right, so still 3-3. We're going to move on to your Viking guest, Rob Van Dam, on that one. Was in WCW for a period, but long time before they had the Hardcore title. A good try, though. We're going to move on to your 4-point question. Today it comes in the category of AEW. And your question is: what are the 4 rules for a House of Black Open House Challenge? Very recent question here. Hope you guys have been paying attention. As we currently have 100 loonies on Dwayne. We'll get a little bit more time with this. It's not only is it 4 answers, but it also is a little bit more writing. But while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and put the scores on the screen because I have a little bit of time. 3-3. While we're here, shout out to Squared Circle Apparel. Great guys. Love those guys. I have like all their merch. It's great. Damn, Viking with some answers.
I don't know. This is where he's going to get me right here.
I got a bunch. I got one that I know.
I got a bunch of stupid stuff. Is all I got.
All right, are you both in?
Yeah.
All right, Dwayne, we're going to start with you.
Outside interference is legal. There's no countouts. Rope breaks are legal, and 2-on-1 are legal.
Okay, and Ryan?
Okay, I had no countouts, no tags needed. The lights are out, and the other team picks a stipulation.
All right. Well, your correct answers are there was no rope break, so Dwayne, you got that one. Ryan, there is the opponent picks the last stipulation. You got that one. And then the other two is there is a 20-second countout, as well as DQs are enforced. So you both got one on that one. Bringing us up 4-4. Welcome in, JB3. Good job, Viking. You got 3. Congratulations, Viking. The 4th one you missed would have been the other team picks the 4th stipulation. Or if you're the acclaimed, we don't need no 4th one. I believe that's what they did last night. No spoilers. All right, 4-4. So we can move on to round number 2. In round number 2, it works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there's no steals. 4 total points available in the second round. And Dwayne, since you're on the top, we're going to go ahead and start with you. And your first question, Dwayne, in WWE Oh My God moments is... Let's start off with your easy one. At which 2023 event did Sami Zayn turn on the bloodline?
Royal Rumble.
That is correct. And your second question. What was the name of the DX bus that Stone Cold Steve Austin destroyed on the SmackDown before Backlash 2000?
The DX Express.
Yes, some people say it was just a repurposed Lex Express, but hey, you never know. And your third question. On an episode of Raw in 1999, with the help of the Big Show, Steve Austin ripped apart the screen of the Titantron because Vince McMahon put what onto the screen?
The Smoker Skull Belt.
That is also correct. And your final question. Which little wrestler did Roddy Piper give a haircut to in an episode of Piper's Pit in 1986? A forcible haircut. A forced haircut.
Little Haiti.
That is incorrect. I think you might have got 2 of them mixed up. We were looking for the Haiti Kid.
Haiti Kid.
The Haiti Kid. Yeah, I think the other guy was like Little Beaver, I want to say. You might have, it's like you combined the 2, but yeah. Still picked up 3 points. Dwayne, that brings you up to 7. And Ryan, we're going to move on to your questions. And you chose WWF in the year 1990. And your question is, who is the winner of the 1990 Royal Rumble?
Hulk Hogan.
That is correct. And your second question. The Ultimate Warrior defeated Rick Rude at SummerSlam 1990 in which type of match?
Steel cage.
That is also correct. What was the team name of the only team at Survivor Series in 1990 to get a clean sweep of their opponents?
I believe that was the Visionaries.
That is also correct. And your final question. Which former WWF Tag Team Champion did the Ultimate Warrior defend the WWF Championship against on the April 28th, 1990 episode of Saturday Night's Main Event?
Haku?
That is also correct, giving you a clean sweep of your round. Good job, Ryan. That'll bring you up to 8 points, 8-7 as we go into the Battle Zone. And the Battle Zone, as we all know, it works like this. 1 question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, 5 total points available per player. And today your Battle Zone comes in the category of ECW, but WWECW. And your question, starting with you, Dwayne. Who are the 10 of the wrestlers that competed in tag team matches at December to Dismember 2006? So there is more than 10 answers here, but we only need 10.
Kelly.
Okay. Ryan.
Jeff Hardy.
And Dwayne.
Mike Knox.
Ryan.
Matt Hardy.
Dwayne.
John Morrison.
Ryan.
Joey Mercury.
Back to you, Dwayne.
Ariel.
What's up, Steve? Ryan, you're up.
Nunzio.
Okay. And Dwayne, your final one.
Thorne. Kevin Thorne.
Okay. And Ryan finishes off.
Let's go with Balls Mahoney.
Okay. All right. So, we had some answers in the chat from Viking. Damn, good job, Viking. I didn't realize you knew wrestling that well. Either way, moving on. Your correct answers are Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Johnny Nitro gave you for John Morrison, Joey Mercury, Elijah Burke, Sylvester Turkai, Little Guido gave you that for Nunzio, Tony Mamaluke, Kevin Thorne, Ariel, Kelly Kelly, and Mike Knox. Dwayne, you got the 5-piece. Ryan, you just missed the 5-piece. You got 4. We have a tie game again, 12-12, going into that final round. Oh, not 142. 12. There we go. All right. So, the final round will start, and it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with a low score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question until they take the lead. If one player's out of question does not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there's a tie, after both players answer 3 questions, sudden death overtime will occur. Overtime ends when one player is correct and one is wrong. So, before we begin, Dwayne, a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
2.
2 it is. 1 and a 2. And now your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Let's go 3, 8, 13.
And Ryan.
Let's go 2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. All right. Dwayne, we're going to start with you. And your first question comes in the category of ECW. Your question, Dwayne. Who did Too Cold Scorpio defeat to win his 4th and final ECW Television Championship?
Rhino.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey Whipwreck. So we'll move on to you, Ryan. Steve, yeah, I know. What is with all these tie games? There's been like 2 tie games in the last 3 matches. It's insane. But we are going to move on to Ryan. You chose number 2 for your first question, and that corresponds to NXT. And your question, Ryan. Who challenged Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Phoenix?
I'll say Bianca Belair.
That is correct for 3 points.
Wow.
Yeah, good pull there. Did you know that one ahead of time, or was that a guess?
No, that was a total guess.
Well, it paid off. 15 points for you. As we go back to Dwayne, you chose number 8. And your question is in the category of WrestleMania. And your question is, who were the WWF Tag Team Champions going into WrestleMania X8 or 18?
Edge and Christian.
That is incorrect. We are looking for Billy and Chuck. Billy and Chuck. They had just defeated, I believe, Spike Dudley and Taz. But we are going to go on to your last question, Dwayne. Number 13, and it corresponds to Lucha Libre. And your question is, who is the only non-AEW signed wrestler that Hijo del Vecino, I probably butchered that, but you know who I'm talking about, successfully defended the AAA Mega Championship against at in the Monterey portion, thank you, portion of Triple Mania 31. So that would be this year's Triple Mania. There was I meant to put all this in here, but it was a fatal 4-way. There was one guy that wasn't from AEW. Who was it?
Good game, Ryan.
You too, brother.
I don't know, Rey Mysterio.
The winner of this match, with a final score of 15-12, Ryan McCormick, you will pick up the win, heading in strong to your match with Steve Mesa. The correct answer was Rich Swann. Rich Swann was the, I believe it was, I can't remember who was in the match. We'll talk about it later. It might have been like Bandito and like Commander, maybe. But yes, Ryan, you have won this match. You still have 2 questions remaining. After we go off the air, we'll play them just to see how it would have shook out. But Ryan, you got this big win. How you doing?
I'm feeling good. That was tough. Dwayne is a tough competitor, and I thought he had me there at a few points, but I'm glad to get the win. I got a big title match coming up against Steve, who has beaten me twice now. So I'm hoping to avenge my losses and win my first title match. But Dwayne, great game, and I'm happy CWT is back. Happy to be here.
Hell yeah. Dwayne, not the thing that you were looking for, but off air I have something to tell you about some plans we have for after For the Kitties that may concern some things concerning yourself. But Dwayne, how you feeling after this match?
Oh man, it was a great match. Just like I said, that final round gets me every time. So I kept up all the way until then. So you just the third match or the final round, you're going in blind, not knowing what you're getting. So what it is, man. Congratulations, Ryan. Good luck on your game. I'm telling
Thank you,
sir. I've lost twice in Mesa in 2 different leagues. I have not played him on CWT, but I'm telling you right now, he knows his shit. So
He does. It'll be tough.
Yes, that title match soon. Ryan McCormick versus Steve Mesa will be coming soon after For the Kitties is over. Probably about 2 weeks after. I will do TV title matches 2 weeks apart. But I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you to Angela Moist for the Prime subscription. Thank you to JB3. He was here for a minute. Steve Mesa and Viking Overlord. Thank you guys all for being here. Steve Mesa says, "See you soon, Ryan." So yeah, thank you all for being here. Stay tuned because on this Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern, Nico Rigoli will be taking on a mystery opponent. So be here for that to see who it is. Any guesses? Who is it? Any guesses from you guys?
Is it you?
It's not me.
Okay.
It's not me.
I have no guesses.
CWT?
What?
Is he in CWT?
No.
Okay, then I have no idea.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, mystery
A
opponent.
newcomer. Wow.
Maybe, or maybe an old player. Who knows? I just said they're not CWT currently. But stay tuned for that. 8 o'clock Eastern this Thursday. We will see you all there. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for watching. See you soon.